Well, Clare Nullis is the media officer from the World Meteorological Organization. She joins us now from Geneva, from where we've just heard that air travel has been shut down. Hi, Claire. Thanks so much for speaking to us. I mean, is this weather an anomaly, or is it really just the kind of nasty weather Europeans should expect in what is still winter?
Yes, good morning from a very snowy Geneva. Today is March the 1st. In meteorological terms, it's actually the start of spring. Astronomical terms, it's a bit later, 21st of March. So the first day of the meteorological spring, we're seeing very, very, very cold conditions for virtually the whole of Europe. We're seeing considerable snow-related disruption in many parts of Europe, in the UK. As you mentioned, Geneva Airport is closed into all air traffic, which is very, very unusual. It's unusual, but it's not unprecedented. What we're seeing now is unusual because it is very late. You know, we have seen similar episodes in previous years. They're usually earlier on in the winter. So this is late. It is unusual, and it's very, very widespread, and it's quite extended in terms of the time period.
Okay, and I've also been hearing that this weather front, the beast from the east that we're calling it, is actually combining with another storm off the coast of the UK in the Atlantic.
That's right. The beast from the east is a term coined by the UK media in particular. In other countries, it's called different things. It's one of a series of interconnected systems affecting weather in Europe right now. So we have the very, very cold frigid air, which is coming from the east, from Siberia. We have a storm, and that storm has a name called Emma, which has come up from the Atlantic. It impacted the Portuguese islands of the Azores and Madeira, and it's now sweeping up on the Atlantic side of Europe, and that storm is certainly going to impact Ireland and parts of UK in the next couple of days. So you've got that storm combined, which is bringing in a lot of moisture, combining with the chill from the so-called beast from the east, and certainly the Met Office in the UK, they've issued quite rare top-level red alerts for disruption to travel as a result of blizzards, which is the result of this cold air plus the moisture. Another thing that we need to bear in mind, which is very, very important, is that in the Arctic, in large parts of the Arctic right now, it's actually unusually extremely warm, and it's been warm for at least a week. So large parts of the Arctic are actually warmer than much of Europe where we're living.
So in the context now of global warming, is this what we should be prepared for?
We've got a high pressure system stuck over the Arctic right now. It's weather. It's happened in the past. It will happen in the future. But we do need to factor in climate change and global warming, because what we do know is that the Arctic sea ice, it's diminishing in extent, on a long-term basis. In January, it was the lowest on record for January. It will probably be the lowest on record, if not extremely low, in February. There's a lot of research going on into how this is going to play out on weather conditions in the Northern Hemisphere, in Europe, in the United States, in parts of Asia. And a lot of that research is actually saying the melting of the Arctic ice is likely to disrupt what we call the jet stream, which is a very high-level, high-moving system of winds. Traditionally, everything above the jet stream is cold and everything below is warm. Okay. So what is likely to happen is if the jet stream does get disrupted, it slows down or it breaks down, then we're going to get more colder weather in Europe and more warmer weather in the Arctic.
Okay.
Having said that, the general trend over the recent years and decades is that we're seeing fewer cold spells in Europe than in the past, and we expect that to continue as a result of global warming.
Okay, Clare Nullis joining us there from Geneva. Thanks so much for that.